His fame in music started in the 90s through the dynamic and trendy group T.O.K.
Next year we're going to make 10 years since we dropped our first album. You know, My Crew, My Dogs, and we might do an anniversary thing for it and a big thing. But
my crew, my dogs, set rules, set laws. We represent for the lords of yards.
They conquered many stages locally and internationally, indeed leaving footprints. Now the members have all grown up and doing independent projects, including production and artist management, which Basie is spending a great deal of his time mastering.
Bass it to the world, bass it, a bad man thing, though.
I just trying to do everything, you know. It's just like a juggling things, you know, because really and truly, production is focused, but it's still not more important than T.O.K. because T.O.K. is the most important thing. You have to prioritize the thing. So T.O.K. the most important, my record label. Yeah, basically Shaka Zulu was like the first real massive hit from my record label. I mean, we've had hits before, like with the T.O.K. and Beanie Man did a song called Hottest Girl in the World, Miss World. That was on our album. I did really good in Germany and in Japan, but for a Jamaican hit, Shaka Zulu Picnic is like the first hit for Bombrush Records. And unfortunately, we'll get the next rhythm after that, the Spitfire and Movado and Chase Cross have the song called Burning Up.
I'm so burning up. Yeah. Them say shoot to the star and me take it real far and know they ain't turning up.
Which was burning up CVM charts hit list, so you know it's definitely good for have two solid hits out of the year so far and still a build a thing, you know.
Education is also on the agenda for him.
I mean, CVM is you have to come find out, because I never want nobody know it. I just want to get up one day and say, oh, you know, I'm a lawyer too. But you know, find out from early. Yeah, I pursuing a law degree, you know. Both my parents are extremely educated. My father have 3 masters working on his doctorate now, and my mother has like a master's in MBA plus has a degree in law plus have her law firm, plus lecture up at UTEC. So you know, both of them is very inspirational for me as a youth, where you know we kind of turn away from the education in the early years to pursue the music. So now that we're at a point where we can financialize ourselves to school and can further ourselves self-improvement, I think is the right time for us to start out my law degree. Because any interview you're looking at from the beginning of T.O.K. career, anytime anybody asks basically what would you be doing if you wasn't an artist or a musician, I always say I would be doing law. So I instead of it being one or the other, what if? It can be the both of them, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what my pursuit right now.
Basie's protege is Sleepy Hallowtips, an artist who he thinks has the potential to be the next big thing.
I started out managing him from around a few years ago, around 3 years ago. But it has transformed from even management to kind of a mentorship, you know? Like, it's more than just managing him and getting him some shows and getting him out there. It's like now it's showing him how the business goes, showing him the ropes, showing him the mistakes that I made, making him wiser to the game, and making him more prepared so that whatever I learn I pass on to him so that he can come and add that to the music industry valuable asset that him can bring him knowledge power, and then he can pass that on to the next generation as well.
Yeah, hot gal inna the truck, we load it up. For me style them up to code. Party vibes, that's just the mode.
When I choosing an artist to work with, it's not just I look at the whole package, I look at their marketability, you know, how marketable they are locally and abroad. I look at how they sing, like what words they use, if they use words that just limited to Jamaica and just a dancehall, like them use words that people who are non-Jamaicans or even non-black can understand, from different culture, different races can understand. And also in work ethic, you know, how serious he is about it and how much he's willing to put into it. And if I'm willing to listen, because the humility is very important. Not too humble where you don't have no star appeal and no edge to it, it's boring, but at the same time not too hype that you're not taking advice from the people. Yeah, so I say all of those.
While he continues to develop his artists, he also wants to focus on securing a meaningful legacy in entertainment.
we have music business, but I will pay attention to is the music and leave the business out. So I definitely want to be a person that more set up the business side of it and make it more custom for people to just go by the proper regulation of how stuff should be done.
You have the body every girl want to get cute enough.
Well, Sleepy's expecting big things from his manager Basie. It's time to rap with him.
We come out this head year and trust.
Sleepy feels quite comfortable being a part of Basie's camp, confident that he will learn the tricks and trade of the music industry.
It's like you learn the business because you're watching how he deals with the business as far as a producer. I remember I said them man, I was this 2011 and them man, I get highlight from 98. So it's bringing those years of experience to the table. So you get to learn, because they say to learn from other people's mistakes, because you won't live long enough to make your own.
Party with party, in the club those in shorties, dance and them a get naughty, on the TV my girlfriend.
Many know him for his dancehall swag and songs, but Sleepy's working on his debut album, and it's strictly one drop.
By the way, the album Hallowed Be Thy Name, it's on its way. You see me, so you don't know. It's going to surprise a lot of people. It's a one-drop album, reggae. You see me, so you don't know. A lot of people know if you dancehall and know if that vibe there, but debut album is a one-drop album.
Why this move to go on to one drop?
From early in my career, I've always been an artist to write those kind of reggae tunes, one-drop tunes. Dancehall has just been something that kind of embraced my career, so we work with the dancehall, and you don't know, we still a deal with the dancehall. We do the Naya Bingy launch, and we get into that whole reggae vibe there, you know, out of Wiki Waki, you know, that roots underground, that protege, the whole scene there. We've been getting a lot of love from that scene there, you see me?
Party on the TV, my girlfriend caught me, we party.
You don't know, this year we're definitely making it a point to make Jamaica see we in the streets more, because them see we on them TV enough, you see me, and them hear the tune, you see me, and we just want everything to come around full-fledged and all the mediums connect.
Yeah, hot gal inna the truck, we load it up. And me style them up to code. Party vibes, that's just the mode. When you see I done, we must reload. More herbs that chop up on board. And all the finer things we must afford. Party, we party. In the club, those in shorties. Dance and them a get naughty. On the TV, my girlfriend caught me.